What's up, Vikings? Coach Vaughn here to show you this walkthrough preview of my ebook, GADA Club, Guide for Indian and Steel Club Strength Training. This is one of 3 ebooks on my website at coachvaughn.net. The big thing with this ebook is showing you how to use Indian and Steel clubs all in one source. But as you see with all of my other ebooks, I format with all the table of contents on getting good education set up. So before we get all into the final part with the GADA Club programming and the workouts. Out of the 3 ebooks, this was the hardest to film because this was absolutely destruction on my grip. Putting over 130 different exercises with the steel club for both singles and doubles, as long as 30 different drills for Indian clubs as well. As I state in the intro here, what's so different about the club is its unique shape being elongated from the main handle. You can do more variations than you couldn't do with a mace. Most of them depend on a circular fashion. So like with the side swing you see on the right, I can swing this right to left very smoothly and it won't hit my knees because of that elongated shape. If you try this with a kettlebell, that big mass is going to hit your knees. So this really works well for golfers and baseball players especially who want to get more rotational power out of their swings. This can really help with that. So I show you all the club weight recommendations. I only recommend you get one good heavy steel club and then a pair of the same weight as you see here. And just the Indian clubs, you only need 1 to 2 pounds. You do not need to worry about getting heavy on those. It's all about speed and velocity we're going to be working with for mobility purposes with the Indian clubs. If you cannot afford steel clubs, as you see here, you can get the Titan Fitness Thor hammers, in which the top end cap unscrews and you can put sand or lead shot in there. They come 9 pounds empty and they can be loaded up to 20 pounds. So this is great for beginners, and if you're needing to save on a budget, you can use that as well. I break down how it all works, going on to the setup positions. So like I said, you know how to use this for singles and doubles. All my demos are very detailed with captions. Going on to the 101 education chapter, you go through all these foundations, and as I've constantly stated in all my my ebooks, everything you see in gray right here goes to a tutorial for each of these foundations to get better, set up and knowing how to do everything right before you try this in the GADA Club programming. So these are all in depth, and I'll show you here on what I mean by in depth in the mobility drills with the Indian clubs. So there are over 30 of them. There's 10 for each level, so beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I've made a lot of demos just for those. So if you just want to look at demo form, if you just want to quickly review that, you can just look at the demo here.
Open kneeling
and
position.
I also add in vocals in there as well, as you see me demo them with each one. And then if you want to see all of them at once, so all 10 of these for the beginner, you click on that. And this is a much longer one, so if you want me to act like I'm there with you, I make it look very detailed. This is probably each one of these are probably 10 to 20 minutes. This one's much longer for the simple fact I want you to get educated on how the Indian club works in each position. As you see me scrolling through here, get very detailed with every position, the contradictions that everyone makes, mistakes they make. So I always tell, make sure you find your path first and then add speed when working with your Indian clubs, because they're going to reflect your steel club skills very highly. So same thing as we did with the advanced right there. Going on, the beginner program is very heavy with just mainly singles. So if you can't do singles, you shouldn't be doing doubles. So that's what you earn in the beginner program. And then the intermediate program is 50-50 with singles and doubles. And then there's more 80% doubles, 20% singles, I would say, in the advanced program. So very tough. This one has 16 workouts because there's maybe two or three exercises in each workout. It's because they're very demanding on your grip. And as you see here, like I said, everything gets hyperlinked. So if you want to see anything, just click that. Goes right over there, and you see the exact movement we just went through. So this is a rotational pullover to a side swing. So this is more of a complex movement, and this is a doubles. So you see that double side stack, and I show you how to start and end safely so you don't hurt yourself as you do this. So you always want to start just like you finished. So that is your preview with the GADA Club ebook. You can check that out at coachvaughn.net, or if you've got any more questions, hit contact. This is Coach Vaughn signing off. Hope you enjoyed the ebook.